I am wearing jeans right now and you can't even see it in the frame. What is the point of this? Back to leggings. Much better. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about my infant must-haves. The infant stage is different from the newborn stage. Babies are really only newborns for about the first 2 to 3 months, and then their world just becomes so bigger and brighter. So I'm going to be giving you all of my must-haves for when that stage begins. So when they start eating solids, when they start being able to play with toys, when they transition out of their swaddle, what do you do? What do you put them in? These are all of my tips and must-haves for when your baby transitions out of that newborn stage. So around like the 2 to 3 month mark, you'll find that your baby's world just becomes bigger and brighter. They're able to look at things that are farther away. They're able to see more color and noises. They're able to look around a little bit more. So I have some toys, interactive toys, that I find really keep them busy around that age. These are Fisher-Price Linkables. I have another one and it links to it. So like, I'll show you. So I'll show you. So like, it'll count to 10. Or not.
Number 10.
There we go. You can't really see it right now because of the natural light coming in, but it's very, very bright. Cohen loves this. I just sit him on my lap and I put this in front of him and he literally like plays with it. He smacks it. It has a little like these little crunchies. That's what I call them, little crunchies. It's called a linkable and it's linked to another toy. So it'll count to 10 on here. And then the other toy that we have also counts to 10 and they like kind of like speak to each other. So yeah, these are really cool. Even Rhea likes this. She plays with this in the car. I love toys like this that have a suction cup at the bottom. I just place him in the high chair and I just suction cup it and he plays with this forever. It like turns, it spins, it makes noise once again.
Twist, twirl, spin around, I love to spin my hoop.
You get the point. I recommend any toys that turn on and make noise. Cohen is 5 months now and he still like grasps his hands and he clenches his fists on anything and everything, including my lovely hair. So I really love toys like this that have like a thin piece of plastic where he can just like grasp his hand on and like shake it and hold it. Anything thicker, it's really hard for them to like hold because their hands are so tiny. So my mom got this cute little baseball one. It's so adorable. And they rattle, of course. And then this one I got when Rhea was a baby. And yeah, it's really, really cute. They'll hold it and they'll hit themselves in the head, but they're very soft. Like it's not like a hard plastic. So these are really, really great when they're old enough to like kind of hold something. So the next thing I want to talk about is a play mat. I have 2 of them, but one of them I've barely used because this piano mat is so far superior. Cohen and Rhea have spent hours playing on this mat. It is so great and so interactive. I've even flipped my babies over on their bellies so they can look at the lights on the piano keys. It is fantastic. I cannot recommend this mat enough. It has kept them so, so busy for hours and hours. So when they start to kind of roll over, you need to transition them out of their swaddle just in case they do roll over onto their stomach. They're swaddled in there. They won't be able to brace themselves, so they'll fall flat on their face. So you need to transition them out of their swaddle eventually. So when that happens, I have put both of my kids into a sleep sack. It is basically a wearable blanket. This is Rhea's. Cohen's sleeping right now, so I can't grab his. His is way smaller than this. It's so tiny and it's blue, but hers is like massive because she's like 2 now. So, but yeah, it's just a wearable blanket. So you just zip it all the way down. As you can see, their arms go through here. It's like it's almost like a onesie, like a sleeveless onesie, and then you just zip them up, and it's like a little sleeping bag for them. Because they roll around so much and they will roll right out of a blanket, and I It's cold in our house right now because it's still winter. So whoever invented these is a genius. So once your baby is able to hold their head up very securely, I recommend the Bumbo Chair. So this is great for them to sit in. There's a little tray you can put toys on for them. It is so great. It's very like comfy and plush, like it's not a super hard plastic. Before they can fully sit on their own, it's just nice to have a place for them to sit and chill while you do the dishes or whatever you need to do, or just to keep them busy. It's nice for them to play on their own. Babies need to learn to play on their own, right? The Bumbo Chair is great. I have, I think, 3 of them, only because I have one at my mom's, one at my mother-in-law's, and one at our house. So yeah, on another note of keeping them busy, an EXERSAUCER is great. It is awesome for them to get some leg strength. Ours has a lot of interactive play. It plays music. There's 3 different play areas for Cohen to play at. I definitely recommend an EXERSAUCER or anything like that where they can go and they can get some leg strength and fun at the same time. So both my kids started eating solid foods, purees, I guess, around 4 months. And I've always made their food. I've never bought baby food because it is so dang expensive. And people say like, oh my gosh, it's so much work to make baby food. It's really, really not. You boil vegetables and then you blend it and then you put them in pouches. So I have these reusable pouches here, and they're dishwasher safe, Healthy Planet. I got these off of Amazon, and I got these when Rhea was a baby. I still have them for Cohen. Like they last forever. They're so awesome. I'm gonna do a video on how I make my baby's food because I feel like it would be so helpful for moms who really don't know what they're doing when it comes to baby food. It is so simple. So yeah, I'm going to do a whole video on how I make my baby's food and the price difference too. I want to calculate that because for me, I think it's so interesting to see how much I'm actually saving making my own food. But anyways, these are great for making your own purees. I'd say one of these lasts probably 4 or 5 meals. They last a long time. They're really, really big. So these are awesome. And then when you're on the go with your baby, if you're going to a restaurant or anything and you need to bring their food, I always used to pack it in a plastic bowl with a lid on top, and I'd have to bring a spoon as well, and then I'd have to put that all in like a plastic bag and then take it home and wash it. It was a lot of work to do with Rhea. I haven't taken Cohen out anywhere, so I haven't had to do that, but I bought this with Rhea. It is a spoon and you put the food inside. So you put the food in here, you put their puree in here, you put it back on, and there's a little like, I don't know if you can hear it. Can you hear it? So there's a little hole, and you just like push the food out, squeeze it out, and right into their mouth. And it, oh my god, this is so genius. Who thinks of these things? Who invents these things? They're genius. So around the 6-month mark, your baby will start to be able to drink water, and I really do recommend this Munchkin Cup. It is the 360 cup. I think that this really helped Rhea learn to drink without a lid at all, like a 360 lid. So this is great, and they can just hold on to it really, really well. So probably in about a month, we're gonna introduce this to Cohen. But these cups are awesome, and they're really good for on the go as well. So the last thing on my list is an activity table. This is ours, and it's by LEAPFROG. The cool thing about it is you can take the legs off, and it just sits on the ground so your baby can sit and play. Or you can keep the legs on and your baby can stand and walk around the table. Cohen obviously can't walk yet, and he can't really stand on his own yet, but he is getting very, very strong in his legs. So I just sit there and I just support him, and he loves to play with this. Rhea, this is how she basically learned to stand on her own. She spent hours playing with this activity table, standing and walking around it. We have gotten a lot of use out of it. And Cohen is now starting to really, really love it too. So that is going to be it for this video. I hope this was helpful if you have an infant or if you're just about to go into that infant stage. It is such a fun stage just watching your baby see the world around them for the first time. Like and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this, and leave a comment below if you'd like to see a specific video from me. So that is going to be it. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.